We're inside the nest. This is where the Eagles play. And although the basketball team is doing quite well this season, they've got a long ways to go if they want to match the success that the Brandon Wrestlers have had over the past 3 decades. Whether the match is home or away for the Brandon Eagles wrestling team, more often than not, you'll notice something different about the environment surrounding the gym. The obvious difference is that the Eagles will often bring twice as many fans as their opponents. But that's not all they bring. They also bring a confidence that comes with 10 team state championships and not having lost a dual team match in the last 26 years.
It's really tough, but we're all up to the challenge. You know, we know every match that we're going out there, we're breaking another record every time, but also we know that we have 1,000 wrestlers in the past who've worked and sweat and bled for us, and we got to keep this streak going.
Now, the pressure of breaking this streak and letting your teammates down could be intense at times, but it's also a great motivator for the wrestlers.
It kind of gives you drive to, hey, go out there and pin that guy, go out there and win, give you some, motivation, some incentive to go out there and say, hey, I'm going to go out there and, I'm going to win this one for the team.
We don't talk about it that much. We don't have it blasted everywhere. We kind of get them into it, then we let them know. We don't play it up as much now as we used to. We used to really play it up a lot, kind of tucked it away a little bit and kind of concentrated on, just making good athletes and good wrestlers.
Since taking over the wrestling program 19 years ago, Coach Cozart has never lost a dual team match, a record which he attributes to the hard work his kids put in. Practice, which has been described as relentless, begins with a 2-mile run before they even step foot on the mats.
We once had a boy that wrestled here that was a state champion, and he joined the Marines, and he went to boot camp, and he came back and told me, he said, it's a breeze compared to your workouts, and so I take that for what it's worth. I really admire the dedication that some of my teams have given me.
With the sport of wrestling being the only one-on-one combat competition offered at the high school level, very rarely is there something that's so demanding, both physically and mentally.
Well, you very rarely get in a situation where there's as much pressure as trying to defend the streak, but yeah, it has a lot of mental toughness, and it keeps you, disciplined and all that good stuff.
And while the streak is certainly staggering, Coach Russ Cozart knows that one day, hopefully not soon, the streak will end.
Brandon High wrestling team will lose a match one day, but as long as I can convince high school students to give me the best that they've got and to continue to get better day in and day out and don't settle for anything less, I think Brandon Wrestling is going to stay on top for a long time.
Now you can bet that when the state wrestling finals come around in February, there will be plenty of Eagles soaring around Lakeland. But stay with us, because when we come back on the Extra, we're going to take a trip from the nest across Florida to the Florida Air Academy, where the boys basketball team is showing us that birds of a different feather definitely flock together.